This is Ask Brock. I'm Brock Yorty. This week's question comes from Mason. Brock, how do I get my son to join me in the drilling industry? Take on the next line of the family business. This is a tricky question. There's three sons to the Yorty and Son family business. And one is a colonel, my older brother. My younger brother is the Eastern United States manager for Bayreuth IDP. And then there's this middle son, me. And we all worked for the family business. And the family business was a way of life. It was part of rite of passage of learning from dad, grandpa, mom, paying the bills for the family farm. I think it comes down to allowing your children to go off and be and experience, along with having an amazing experience at the family business. There's nothing more rewarding than making water come out of the ground until you get to take that knowledge and you get to use it other places in the world. And that's what happened. I got bit with the traveling of seeing drilling projects all over the world. But ironically, as I was a very competent driller in my early 20s, I wanted to go do film. And my dad said, go. Mind you, at the same time, Michigan's economic downturn had started. And I think a big piece that we need to think about right now that is influencing all younger generations trying to come into this industry, especially 20 to 25, is the years 2010 to 2013, when the economic downturn hit, impacted our country pretty hard. 60% of the construction industry left. We're almost 13 million strong. Now we're 7.9 million strong. So everything's been built around, don't let that happen to me. I don't want to lose my house. And so many people see the construction industry as one of these pieces that can be influenced very quickly on new house builds and Inflation Reduction Acts and federal infrastructure laws. And it's crazy to think about, right? But we have to show the positive aspects of our industry and that the door is open. And then hope. And I hope with all my heart that both of my children, my daughter and my son, want to be part of the drilling and water and clean energy industry. But there's just a lot that has to transpire for that to be their path. And we got to be proud parents. I can tell you one thing, the other piece of the construction industry that directly influences is the positive experiences. Knowing that we make it to that Friday night football game or that Wednesday softball game or that play for Toys Take Over Christmas. And somehow we've allowed ourselves to work 60-hour work weeks and that the job has to be finished tonight. And there's plenty of high stakes situations where we need to get water back to that dairy or whatnot, but we just need to have a better balance there in quality of life. And I believe all of us, we say we want our children to do better than we do. And right now doing better is providing clean water and net zero resources. It's just, how do we get there? I'll tell you what, being the middle son, I rode horses and baled hay and did things on the farm while the business ran and provided all of that. And I was the last son to jump into the service truck and start doing it. And when I did it with my dad, I bonded and I had these amazing experiences. And we had a fall 1999. I'm pretty sure it was right after I graduated high school, and college wasn't what I thought it was going to shake out to be. And we just kept drilling one more well before the snow hit. And the next thing you know, we're blinking and it's 2 weeks before Christmas and we've just had this banner year. Then I think 2.5 years later, the state is slowing down and we're not drilling the wells that we could. It's the experience and the path that we take, and then how we influence the importance of groundwater and resources for the future, regardless if it's our family business or being a professional as a geologist or hydrogeologist or engineer or regulator or whatever it is. And that's, as I talked with my father, he was sick. He passed away from COVID 2 years ago. When I was in the hospital with him, those were the discussions we had about how proud he was about where we went in the industry and how we got there. And he directly influenced that. It's a great question, Mason. There's not a right answer yet. Good luck.